My art coursework explores how movement and energy are captured in art making. My immediate experiments were into portraiture, and how energy and movement are important for capturing the essence of the human form. I wanted to explore how action and gesture are important for a performative painting experience. I then did some exploration into the photography of Edward Muybridge, who captures his human forms eloquently through successive photos. I thought this was so good that I decided to do my own reference photos based off his. I did a series of climbing photos, something very close to my heart, as well as animations to draw from. I'm curious about the parallels too between climbing and mark making, the grappling, the balance, the hands, the forms, the movement across the surface. I then did some exploration into an artist called Henry Moore, who uses a scribbly, scratchy mark making technique that I wanted to emulate in my own work. Henry Moore was a sculptor, so his drawings concern form and physicality just as mine do. My first examples of this are here, using colour, black and white to create large expressive drawings that capture the movement within climbing. I wanted them to be big so that I could move around my canvas lots, similar to the work of abstract artists before me. I then did a series of experiments using charcoal and chalk because I thought it was a brilliant medium for capturing that energy better because it's smudging and it's tactile. It was really fun to work with. This was an animation I did based on some marks left over after making a painting. It was spontaneous, it was good fun. This was another abstract technique I used based on some photos that I took. This technique uses forms that feel reminiscent of holds or boulders, which is quite effective for linking the themes of drawing and mark making with climbing. I then went on to move on to FRANZ KLINE, who is an abstract expressionist artist. I did some drawings based off rooms in my house just to kind of get an idea for how he was working, before moving on to doing a series of sketches in black ink and white paint, which emulate his style. This was my first experiment with sculpture, using found materials to create sketches in 3D space. This style inspired me to move on then to doing an exhibition piece, a large experimental construction inside of my space within the art room. I used black paint on white canvas to do a large Franz Kline inspired painting before working into the 3D space using black painted wood. There was a soundscape playing over the top to dictate its creation, and the sounds of breaking wood and painting. Overall, it immerses the viewer into the experience of making an expressionist painting.